It's International Year of the Nurse and Midwife, and with the COVID-19 pandemic, they've been under unusual pressure across the world. But nurses are more than just their uniforms. And joining us now to tell us about the work of the Caribbean Honor Society of Nursing is Sheryl Garriques-Lloyd, lecturer and president of the Omega Kappa chapter of Sigma at the US School of Nursing. Good morning, Sheryl.
Good morning, Dahlia. Good morning, Jamaica
How
and the
are
rest
you?
of the world.
How are you?
I am good this morning.
Yeah, I can't. Every time I hear it's International Year of the Nurse, I'm thinking, what a year for it to be International Year of the Nurse. When more than ever, nurses are thrust on the front line of this pandemic. I mean, how do the nurses themselves feel about this year and this year being named in their honor?
Well, I can't speak for all nurses, certainly, but last year when it was announced, we were really excited to finally, have something special for ourselves to get to showcase who we are and what we can really do. But I always joke, I've been joking since the start of this year and saying, you know what? We'd like a do-over and perhaps another year because it has been really rough.
Yes.
But I think it's perhaps designed for us to more than ever be in the spotlight to show what we really do as nurses. So we're just going along with our year.
What's the Caribbean Honor Society of Nursing?
Well, the Caribbean Honor Society of Nursing doesn't exist anymore,
Okay.
but we are now the Omega Kappa chapter of Sigma. And so our international body required us to become an honor society first. We had to operate by their bylaws for at least 2 years. That's how CHSN was formed.
Okay.
And then we had to apply to become an official chapter. So we did that in 2018. And on May 30th of 2019, we became the first chapter of Sigma in the Caribbean. So CHSN doesn't exist anymore. We're now the Omega Kappa chapter of Sigma.
Omega Kappa chapter. So tell me, what does that mean for nurses here in Jamaica being a part of the chapter of Sigma?
All right. So Omega Kappa as a chapter of Sigma. Sigma is about nursing excellence. We're about nursing leadership, scholarship, and service. And so if you're a part of our local chapter, which is a Caribbean chapter, by the way, although it's in Jamaica, it means that you're part of this nursing group where we're developing nursing leaders professionally and personally, and we're looking at ensuring that our cadre of nurses are at their best. We offer opportunities to develop for research, and certainly we also have nursing students because we want to start grooming from as early as when they're in nursing school. For our chapter, maybe a couple of discounts like the Nursing Research Conference at UWI, but internationally it means that you're a part of a global chapter which is in over 100 countries, over 135,000 nurses, and there's research grants, there's great research presentations at conferences, there's a lot of online courses offered for your development, there are mentoring programs, and certainly you have the opportunity to network with nurses across the globe.
Yeah, one of the things I was saying to your NAJ president the other day, because part of what they're doing this year, as you say, is also looking at nursing leadership. And I don't think people understand that nursing has different levels. When you say nursing leadership, expand on that for me to help our viewers have an understanding of what the leadership in nursing entails.
All right, so I think previously we were more focused on the nurse as a manager because we have nurses who are managing in the institutions and other places. But what we have been working on over the last couple of years and maybe a decade or more is that the leadership skills are also necessary along with being a manager. And so we're saying if you have a good leader at your helm, then certainly you'll be guiding those who are leading to ensure that what you need to get done gets done. In this case, everything in nursing ultimately boils down to ensuring that we are delivering quality care to our customers, our clients, wherever they are. And so we're expanding opportunities to develop nursing leaders everywhere so that we have a global movement of prepared nursing leaders to guide the nurses who we have to lead.
Yeah, Caribbean nurses are in demand worldwide.
Yes.
Every day there's a discussion on how can we retain our nurses? How can we retain our nurses? On, honestly, are we finding that more people are gravitating towards nursing because they think it will give them jobs overseas? Or are people gravitating towards nursing because they want to be a part of the profession here in Jamaica?
I'd have to be honest and say that's a part of what we're working on research-wise, because it's good to have anecdotal notes, but we do want the evidence. And from anecdotal notes, I can tell you as a lecturer, when you ask sometimes, honestly, they will say that it's an opportunity to migrate because we are in great demand.
Okay.
It's not that some persons are not willing to stay and contribute to nation building, but a lot of them do express the desire to migrate as soon as they're finished.
Yeah, because of the opportunities that are available. For young ladies who are watching, though, and they, first of all, nursing is very competitive to get into in Jamaica. I didn't realize it was so competitive in terms of the subject requirements and all the things. People think nurses just walk off the street and become a nurse, and that's just not so. So for young men and women who are watching, who may be interested in the profession, what advice would you have for them?
I'd say to them, we have an expression that nursing is a calling. Because the truth of the matter is, I tell my students all the time, the bottom line is, when you're not sure what to do for your patient, think about what you want for yourself. So you have to, I'd advise them to do a little searching, ensure that they are knowledgeable about what exactly they're getting into. Talk to a nurse or two. We're everywhere. We're not just in hospitals and health centers. Find out about the journey in nursing school and come prepared that your perception may get washed away or thrown out the window, but certainly you'll have time as you go out to recognize, is this what I really want to do? Because if it's not your calling and your passion, so to speak, they love to say passion, you'll find that it comes across in the delivery of the care you offer, because we don't work in always the best of circumstances with the best resources and so on. But ultimately, we want to give quality care to our patients in whatever place we're finding ourselves delivering nursing care.
All right. Before you go, Sheryl, for the nurses who are not yet a part of the society but they want to join, what do they do?
All right. So Omega Kappa, as per Sigma, it's by invitation only.
Okay.
And so this morning, thank you for the opportunity to just talk a little about us. And we'll be putting more information out there. We do have a website. Omega Kappa is there. We're on social media. We're on Facebook and we are on Instagram. And we'll be having an induction in October. And so we invite nursing students from their schools. Of course, we have to do vetting, and nursing leaders who are interested to reach out to us. You can find us there, and you can find us at the UE School of Nursing, Mona. That's where we're based. And so we'll be looking at the persons who have expressed an interest, and or we ask our membership to invite the people that they think would become a part of our society. Then we do a vetting process, and certainly then we invite them to become inducted. And so our next induction is in October, and we'll be moving full speed ahead with inviting other nursing and nursing students to become a part of our organization.
Awesome. Congratulations, and thank you so much for speaking with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right. That's Sheryl Garriques-Lloyd, lecturer and president of the Omega Kappa chapter of Sigma at the UE School of Nursing. Still to come, Guardian Group Global Leadership Diploma Scholarship Program and your favorite Tuesday thing, Girl Talk. But first, we head over to the newsroom for News in 5.